Hey, good evening, guys. How are you? Yeah, you got Unboxing 101 with Neil the Deal. Yeah, that's me. And thanks for coming out, checking out the show this week. Last week, we were talking a little bit about the show that went off this weekend. And we were talking about the Canelo John Ryder fight. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. Also, we're going to talk about the Friday night panel. We mentioned we went and did a live streaming boxing event in Brantford, Ontario for the Brantford District Civic Center. We had the Talkin Fight team out there. There was a bunch of us, myself, Eric, Evan. Want to thank all the guys for actually coming out, doing a great job. Mikey Orr, who was my sidekick that night, we had a blast. Mike from Talkin Fight, Knuckle Up show, and we had a blast. I honestly had a great time. Graham and Eric, the producers of the event, for us was awesome. I really had a great time doing the play by play with Mike. So if you want to check it out, go to talkinfight.com and hit on the full fight that Mike and I we basically we were right there, Joe Rogan style, right at ringside. We ended up meeting quite a number of older Canadian boxers were there. Donovan Boucher was actually one of the referees. We were lucky enough to meet the new Ontario Athletics Commissioner, Mr. Luke Kotick, and he was a very nice gentleman. And just a bunch of people. One of the main event referee. I used to work with him actually back in the day. Rocky, how are you? Thanks for the main event and all the stuff you did for me that night. You know, finding me a place to change and all that jazz. I really appreciate it. So check it out on talkandfight.com. It was like again, it was in the Brantford Civic Center, and there was world title belts on the line. The fights were absolutely amazing that night. So there was six fights. It was a hell of a good time. So check it out, and let's move on, guys. Here we are. So last week we talked a little bit about the Canelo fight. It was Saturday, May 6th, in Guadalajara, Mexico, and that is the home, uh, basically country for Canelo. He hadn't been there in numbers. I think it was 14 years or something. He hadn't fought at home. He guaranteed a knockout, but it was pretty much a wipeout. Actually, he did knock down Ryder in round five, but other than that, he just took every round. It wasn't really much of a fight as far as I mean, Ryder put up a really good effort, but Canelo just dominated from round one to round 10, and it was a wipeout. So he retained his titles. He is still the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, and he was just battering, bruising, a bludgeoning, whatever you want to say, Ryder through the whole fight, and it was basically custom Canelo, and he brings it every time, guys. So you keep your eye out for Canelo. His next big fight, who knows? He might go back and have to fight Bivol. He probably wants to do that, or you never know. You never know with the Canelo camp. They always go with what they feel is the best option for them. And it was interesting too. I heard that he left $10 million on the table fighting in Mexico. So maybe the next fight he's trying to make it up. Not probably like he needs the money, but he really wanted to fight at home, and he left a bunch of dough on the table for that one. So he did not disappoint. He basically ran the table, and I'm sure the people of Mexico out there, all you Talking Fight fans in Mexico, are really happy that the hometown boy Canelo took her down, wiped him out, absolutely destroyed him. So that was pretty much what happened there. We'll go over the scorecard for the Canelo fight. Unanimous decision. Canelo, one judge had it 120, 107, 118, 109, 118, 109. So complete wipeout. Canelo won every round, and there was basically no chance for Ryder to come back. So it was a great fight there. And again, we did the event at the Brantford District and Civic Center there. And I want to thank Wisdom Productions again, Eddie Wisdom, for putting on a great show. It was a fantastic night, and we're looking forward to doing it again. If any of you guys need our help, feel free to contact us here at talkandfight.com. We'll gladly come out and live stream your event. So moving on. This week, we have quite a number of fights going, including this evening. And, you know, they're always there. There's always something. So the one I'm looking at this week is going to be, I believe it would be Saturday, May 20th. 2023 in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, billed as the show called Checkmate. The billing is Devin Haney, champion, versus Vasiliy Lomachenko. Loma, we all know who Loma is. It's going to be a 12-rounder for Haney's undisputed lightweight championship. WBA, Super, WBC, IBF, WBO, and Ring magazines. He's putting it all on the line for you, and all of them, absolutely. So it's funny, Lomax. They've been calling him the Matrix lately. Yeah, though his win probability in the fight is low. It's about 27%, 26.5. Haney is at a 73.6% probability of winning this fight. So Haney is a huge favorite. The line tells it all. Haney's minus 280. Vasiliy Lomachenko is he's plus 280, and Lomachenko is minus 205. So Haney looks like he's with the betters. He's the one that everybody's looking at putting the ding dong down on. And we'll go through some of the prop bets too. Here's some of the prop bets you guys might be interested in checking out for the fight. Haney by decision minus 175. Lomachenko by decision is plus 330, which really isn't a bad price. Plus 330, put down 100, win 330. That's pretty good. Haney by KO TKO is plus 900. Well, that might be a good bet. I mean, KO or TKO by Haney. Loma TKO and KO is plus 750. And if the fight goes to a decision, you're looking at minus 550. So I would think, under the KO TKO by either would be the higher payout, but you got to hope for a slugfest. So basically, there are a few options I would say that would be in your best interest to take a look at it. And maybe at the end we'll go over that. So guys, stay informed here at talkinfight.com with Neil the Deal Boxing 101. And let's go over the fight tails of the tape. Check them out and see who these guys are if you don't already know who they are. We got Devin Haney. They call him the Dream. Yeah, he is a dream fighter. If I was managing or training him, I would be pretty happy. He's got all the tools in the basket. He can do it all. He's undefeated. He's a real good fighter. So this fight should be any way you slice it, it's going to be a fantastic event. He's from San Francisco, California. He was born November 17th, 1998. His record is 29-0. He is undefeated with 15 knockouts. He's 24 years old, 5'8", and he fights out of the Orthodox. Almost got you. Orthodox stance. So he's those are his numbers right there. We'll go over to Lomachenko here, Vasiliy Lomachenko, aka Loma, or now they're calling him the Matrix. He's the former unified lightweight champion of the world, 3 divisional champion. Obviously, Haney is the unified lightweight champion right now. So these guys are full-on champions. They always have been. He's from Bilarand Distorovsky, Ukraine. His record is 17-2 with 11 knockouts. He was born February 17th, 1988. So he is 10 years older, basically, than Haney. He is 35 years old. He's 5'7". He weighs 135 pounds. Both guys are in the 135-pound division. Lightweight is we know is one of the most exciting divisions in boxing, with the amount of guys that are in that division now that actually are exciting and have a chance to get it's unbelievable. So it is probably the most exciting division in boxing right now, as far as I think. The guys are all awesome. So his southpaw, he's a southpaw stance, Lomachenko. His style is southpaw, and he's ranked a number 7 pound for pound fighter in the entire world. So by Ring Magazine, so he is, this is going to be a barn burner. This one, these guys are both pretty much at the top of their game, and it's going to be a hell of a fight. I'm telling you. So let's look at who's broadcasting and streaming this stuff. Streams are going to be through U.S. Streams. Broadcasting, it's a Bob Arum Top Rank production, boxing production. We got U.S. ESPN Plus and pay-per-view. In Asia, we're looking at Cable Fight Sports and Cable Fight Sports Max. So that's another, if you're out in Asia and you're watching it, that's where you're going to find the fight. Here in Canada, we got TSN Plus. In the UK, it's actually, the fight goes off Sunday, May 21st because of the time change. That'll be on Sky Sports. And basically, it is, again, at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Yeah, that's what it is. There in Las Vegas. So that's where they're going to be. And let's go through the whole fight card then. That night, we got quite a number of fights in the undercard for that main event that we're talking about. First of all, they're bringing out a guy named Nico Ali Walsh, and his opponent is to be announced. So I don't really know what's happening there. He could be fighting, or they didn't find him an opponent. I'm not too sure, but definitely coming that night. Some really good scraps. Like there are some good fights on this card. Not only the big one at the top, the main event, but we got Oscar Valdez from Mexico, fantastic fighter, versus Adam Lopez out of the United States in the super featherweight division. We got Ray. The next fight would be Ray Muratalala versus Jeremiah Nakamona, uh, U.S. And I can't remember where Jeremiah is from, so we'll just have to take a look at that, guys. That's the second fight. So the next fight is going to be a super flyweight uh, title fight. It's for the vacant WBO super flyweight title, so that is a really, really good fight. They got the Japanese man Junto Nakatani is from Japan. He's going to be in one corner, and Andrew Maloney from the United Kingdom is going to be his opponent, and that is for the WBO super flyweight title. Then, of course, we have Haney versus Lomachenko as the main attraction. So looks good. Looks like a great card. Hell of a match. The main card is going to be. Loma only has 2 losses. We all know. I mean, Haney is undefeated, and Loma has 2 losses. I remember the first one was against Salidas, or I believe it was Orlando Salidas, and then he had I think it was Bivol. Bivol, yeah, he had 1 loss against Bivol in their little trilogy fights there. So it's going to be a hell of a fight either way you go. Future fights, the winner of this one will probably go against Gervonta Davis. After Davis with that electric destruction of Ryan Garcia. Now that's another fight you guys might want to go check out because man, this Gervonta Davis is really doing some magical stuff out there. I mean, Ryan Garcia is a top notch, top class fighter, and he didn't come out with his best performance that night, as you will see in the replays. All right, so looks like Davis is the next in line for the winner of this fight. Maybe Loman's going to go somewhere else, but I truly believe Haney will probably want to unify the division, being Davis is the WBA champion, and that would bring him all the belts. So let's just go over the last little bit here, and we'll let you go. Get back to dinner, get back to the kids. So the date is Saturday, May 20th, 2023, as well as in the UK and Asia, etc. will be in Sunday, May 21st. Start time will be at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. AEDT time, and 2 a.m. GMT time. So that's that. The main event will be going off at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. AEDT, approximately around then, depending on the undercard, how fast they come and go, and 4 a.m. GMT. So the pay-per-view, not too bad, $59.99. Call your local cable company for your pay-per-view subscriptions. I mean, ESPN Plus is like $9.99 a month, $99.99 yearly type of stuff. So, and again, it's at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, Las Vegas. The attendance at that arena maximum packed out, which it will be 16,800. So, thanks a lot for coming out, guys. Me personally, I'm looking at Haney. I'm taking him. I'm going to go with Haney with a decision. I think it's going to go all the way. I'd put my money on the decision. Haney. There should be some wild. This is going to be a slugfest. Both these guys are serious cats. So thanks a lot for coming out. You got Neil the Deal here on Boxing 101, talkinfight.com. Thanks a lot for the likes, the shares, the subscriptions, and make sure you knock that notification bell anytime you need to check me out. And we'll see you next week, next Monday, 8:30 here on talkinfight.com. Take care of yourselves. Get better, not bitter. Enjoy. Take care.